Hello friends and people that I hate. Today we are doing some Walkerman's Records. This is Lila Cameron's solo effort, Give Me Some Grace, I'm trying my best. And it's the first track. Let's give it a try. If it loads.
Rainy day 窓の外は
Piano's nice. But I feel like I need to adjust my volume.
真
now and smile cause it happened. You always plague my mind when I'm relaxing. The ship has sailed, I'm watching from the dock. I should have paid attention to the clock, but I know it's over now. Won't smile cause it happened. You always plague my mind when I'm relaxing. Alright, I have a problem, can I go home yet? Medicine, no, I don't want none, but I'll take it. Top of the towers in my head till I can't fake it. But I know it's over now, won't smile cause it happened. You always plague my mind when I'm relaxing. The ship has sailed, I'm watching from the dock. I should have paid attention to the clock, but I know it's over. You always plague my mind when I'm relaxing. The ship has sailed, I'm watching from the dock. I should have paid attention to the clock, but I know it's over now, won't smile cause it happened. You always plague my mind when I'm relaxing. The ship has sailed, I'm watching from the dock. I should have paid attention to the clock, but I know it's over now.
There's one thing that I've learned: keep fucking up. No matter what you do, what you write, what you sing, allow yourself to make mistakes. Don't destroy everything you build by trying to cover up a fucking crack in the wall.
Bug in here. Just saw it on this inside of my lamp. That was pretty good though. I was bopping my head to it. Yeah, I would listen to the rest of that project. It was very nice. Although, ultimately, I've been told Lcjm is the one to check out. Let's give it a shot. And let's see how I like it. I think I really liked that production and, in fact, the rapping and spoken word on that last track. So now I'm more convinced. This cover art is spooky, and I don't know what the hell. Oh, it says Lila Cameron and Jennifer M. They're handwritten, and then it looks like a carving. It looks like a damn etched into some stone or something, because of all the noise behind this. It could be done in pencil and paper, and I wouldn't know. But the actual vignette around this cover art makes it feel incredibly dark. Let's see about Pick Up the Phone, which is only 1:30.
Motherfucker better pick up the phone.
Ooh, that's sweet.
Mother, please, I beg you, pick up the phone. Motherfucker better pick up the phone.
That's
Mother, please, I beg you, pick up the phone.
Mother or motherfucker, who?
And when the time comes and I'm sitting here choking on that throw up, having a panic attack in class, hoping to go up to the office and go home because I can't focus. My grades are pretty shit because of how much time I'm missing. I try to go home every time things start getting real, and I'd rather cry alone at home than in the counselor's office. That bitch be ratting me out for I can't even start talking. So I make myself throw up when I start starving and bawling. Want to lie and say the tears are from straining my esophagus. I don't feel safe at school. Weekly I'm getting assaulted. Nothing ever gets done cause they say I can't prove it. Like they don't have fucking cameras that they refuse to look at. They assume I'm making shit up and just send me back to class. So excuse me if I get a bit nervous when I'm walking alone. And please excuse me if I ask you just to pick up the phone and take me home.
That is calling your mom. Damn. God, that really puts you in a real setting there. Before I even continue, that's like that can warp me back in time to high school, or I hear in the lyrics about throwing up. I hear in the lyrics about getting assaulted at school, and that shit is absolutely nasty. I am someone with a teaching license. I'm going to be teaching potentially in these, high school settings, middle school settings, where I've got to contend with this. I've had, the students play pranks on me. I've, had to tell people, don't bring that stuff into an art classroom, because that's supposed to be the place where people can feel safe. For me, I want to be a teacher who can make sure that people feel safe, because that's just absurd that people still got to deal with that shit. I feel like bullying awareness came about in the 2000s, 20 teens, but it's been around. The cliques that you might see in the 80s movie like The Breakfast Club, and that shit, it's harrowing because, you're at a fucking certain point in your life where you have no autonomy. You can't just leave school. You gotta ask your mom, can I please leave school? Well, what is the song Whore?
This is the second time I've seen a sick fuck like this, so I'm putting my foot down before you start to get pissed. Stayed up till 8 in the morning just to keep you around, or let you use me up till I was empty. Bliss was not found, and I'm not certain if the motive was evil or profound. And this the kind of shit that put me under deep in the ground. I sing my song for you just like the gentle hummingbird. Know nothing about this is gentle, I'm swallowing my hate. Won't spit it out, puke the bile back up on my plate. I still feel dirty, even after a hot shower. I'm so in love, I feel that I can talk 4 hours. I'm so fucked up, cause I miss this piece of shit who used me. I'm so fucked up, I close my mouth and let my fucking roots speak. I'm so fucked up and I'm tired, feel like I'm wearing a wire. Staying up, keeping tabs on someone trying to expire. Fucking hate the way you make me feel. Every time I think about it, wonder was it ever real. Sick and tired of this bullshit and I don't know how to deal. Sick and tired of this heartache, new love don't really appeal. I'm angry, I got friends with me, but most of them ain't doing great either. Who am I to bitch or moan? These people doing way worse, already made it through the storm. Why does my heart still feel heavy? I would go back to the hospital if mama would let me. You told me I was special and I started to believe it. You used me as a vehicle to get back what you needed. Lord. Fuck.
Dollarless in the ditch. Okay. Really sweet.
All we need is one
sounding so far. Although I know that it's kind of pensive too. That's soaked in reverb so beautifully. Yeah.
I'm so Jenny.
They say one man couldn't do it, I tell them check out the music. They should be jamming after school if needed. I can go stupid out of breath and I just can't seem to catch it. How am I meant to calm down if the music isn't catchy? How many songs can I write until I run out of lyrics? How many battles can I fight until I run out of strength? How many times can I get up before I lose all composure? How many times can I claw my way out of my own brain? Elect. Revolution will be live, we got a defect. Ice been shooting, then they lie, go put some bullets in them. We will not fall for propaganda or the bullshit. Lcjm on the pride, send a bitch up to God. Take a pic for me please, leave y'all in shock and awe. No way hold the applause, do not drive that facade. Get back in the time machine, this future looks kinda odd. Anybody that know me, I do not give a fuck.
I like the that becomes the fuck. That's cool. Sounds really good. I feel like these instrumentals are really pretty well made for the emotional bend. I think these are powerful songs. I'm wondering if it keeps the same sort of emotional weight throughout this project for 12 tracks, because ultimately I wonder if all of this is going to be so brooding, maybe it comes from a pretty dark place. And I'm just curious to what are we going to be getting here.
Put up your hands, everyone put up your hands. Just put up your hands, everyone put up your hands. Just put up your hands, everyone put up your
up. I don't know what you want from me.
I'm sitting here in the afternoon, writing out my feelings. Got piles of homework left to do. Instead, I'm out here singing. I got mountains of strife behind me and another few left to climb. PTSD drive me crazy. Don't sleep comfortably at night. Every time I hear his name, it activates my fight or flight. Every time it shakes my game, and I'm flipping back on the lights. As if the moment I close my eyes, he'll be standing over me, ready to ignite the fury of 1,000 men and make me bleed. I didn't have it so far for 274 days. Every day is a struggle when I'm feeling the same way. I fight the urge like a lion tamer, get in the cage, but every time I look away, it manages to escape. And
so the combination of artists that was listed here, if I could even pause and say that, listening to Tyler the Creator, listening to Kenny, Kung Fu Kenny, Kendrick Lamar. The first one that was listed was
the bathroom, listening to Earl and the Kenny and the Tyler and the Ye.
Yeah, so the emotional weight of some of these artists, right? These are artists who really put soul into their rapping. I mean, Earl is not one I'm totally familiar with. Yeezy is his own case, but I think that's an interesting bar really in there to just talk about, you know, you're at a certain moment in your life, you're fucking on the bathroom floor listening to this music, and it's a powerful mental imagery there, I feel like.
Music gets me through the hours, through the worst of my day. Sitting in class, half asleep with my headphones blaring Swans. Soundtracks for the blind on loop, that's what I got going on. And so I ask of you today to really vibe with the music. Whether it's some introspective shit or shit that make you stupid. And I really want to think how you always consume it. Cause without the will to sing, I would not be a human. Put up your hands.
Yeah, that little break in the piano is very nice.
You know that feeling when you're starting to resent somebody, but you don't want to tell them because you love them at the same time? You're so immature, you're so immature. Damn it, you make me laugh, you make me insecure. Projecting on my rap, bleeding right through my lyrics. I'm only spitting facts, yeah you act like I'm stupid. I'm so immature, damn I'm immature. This hate is bubbling, and I just want to close the door and keep that shit inside. Cause no one needs that, fighting with each other like we just cannot agree that we're equally to blame. It's not my fault, it's not yours, it's just how we play the game. Even if we switching up, that resentment was dreamed of.
Really short track, but it's pretty gratifying. Intermission. I hear maybe some rain noise. Really nice lo-fi.
You're listening to Lcjm Radio. We'll be right back with more classic rap tunes.
Classic.
Sponsored by Walkerman Records.
Hey!
Good news for you. Now, returning to your broadcast on the Lcjm Radio.
Okay, I like that. Informative. Very cool. The clock keeps stepping in my ear, playing Prime and Swans and Kendrick, and that's all I wanna hear. Tuesday is a little better, now I'm used to the grind. Grogginess is still affecting me, I'm a bit behind. Pencil drags across the paper and my writing is glides. And I can barely fucking read it, no matter how slow I write. About to eat, maybe Pioneer or Chili's. The day is slow, but every second counts, still goes by quickly. I wonder if I look back senior year and wish I did it different. Wish I punched a motherfucker trying to cop a feeling. Wish I stood up for myself more, but it's really hard. I wish I called out people calling me a retard, because it happens every day and I don't deserve it. Nobody deserves people trying to make you feel that worthless. No one should. There's so much force behind these lyrics, and because it definitely comes from a very raw place. Like some, you know, I can tell, you know, in my experience, you know, that's surviving high school is one thing, and then making yourself something else afterwards is a whole nother deal. But you know, I hope that you manage to stick it out, obviously, because this is powerful stuff, and I hope that you can make music from a less dark place. You know, this is very emotionally potent stuff.
And I'm running in place, trying to make myself sick, I'm at home. Realistically, got nowhere to go, and it might not be such a bad idea if I'll never try to get complex again, cause that backfired, now I'm home again. I was seeking the truth and I found it. I was swimming too deep and I drowned in it. A girl's
This is very punchy. I like this beat. It's good that you let it ride like that. this track. These old soul samples that I'm never gonna find. You know? Okay, cool fuzz. Transition.
And by the time I see it coming, by the time I see it, it's too late for running. It's coming up on me like an ambush. I don't know where to go, I'm not sure where to look. Stage naked, embarrassed for myself, but more importantly, my family. Over my grandmother, she's just who I wanna be. How many times do I have to be assaulted before I count as a woman? Is that a rite of passage? So I guess I'll relax. I hate being out, but I can't fit back in the closet. So I guess I'll take what I'm served. The harassment, fuck this bitch. My school full of creep, toxic as it gets. When they all find me in a lake next to the big lock neck. Being a statistic is something I wanna avoid. Violence against trans people keeps me paranoid. So excuse me if I sound just a bit annoyed. I'll try to cut a fucking feel like I'm a blow-up toy. Sick of all these motherfuckers saying I'm a boy. Sick of all these motherfuckers stifling my joy. I come to school wearing a dress and I get sexually harassed. Got into a point that I started skipping days of class.
So, there's, wow. Just, you know, I feel when I hear this, I don't really advertise that I feel non-binary, but I like wearing feminine clothing, and you know that, God, I don't do that shit out in public because I feel like I would get questions I'm not ready for. That's just the type shit that if you want to express yourself, right, you may appear one way and then your voice may seem another way and people are gonna fucking come after you. It just sucks ass. And that's like, my girlfriend, she has been 3-4 years on HRT. I'm super proud of her. But you know, there's situations where disapproving parents, I think it would be way worse if you know, she had tried to transition back in high school instead of after that in university, you know? We do not have the basic support that we should have for people who are trans in high school setting, because it's disgusting to see all this shit go down and for the school administrations to be doing nothing about it. And I can lay that on any school district, that if you have students who are getting sexually harassed in your building and you're not doing anything about it, and it's beyond the pale. I don't know where to even start with it, because no student should have to deal with that. It's supposed to be the environment where you become the person that you want to be in the future, and that's even what being trans is about. Everybody wants to be the best version of themselves, and I can't imagine, you know, all this shit being pushed on you. It's a lot of pressure. And I would hope that there's some sense of release, that if there's any kind of thing I want to say to this kind of album, it's that this is a temporary life chapter, and it's hard to even imagine another world beyond that. But when you become free of that, you will get to be in a much better place that you could never have imagined. That, you know, life can change on a dime like that, and yet it can also have incredibly long stretches where it feels very much the same. And I say to anybody who's dealing with that, you know, you got to stick in there. There are people who will want you around in your past, present, and future, regardless of these tools. It's like the golden rule means nothing to these motherfuckers. I feel like we learned that in kindergarten. I don't even know. What's the song Bitch gotta say about it? Strings.
Open up the blinds with the sun come in. It's Lila Cameron back in her prime again. Open up your soul, hold out both your arms. You never did me dirty, no, you'll never do me harm. Then the actor who was eager, I only told 3 people what Amanda did to me. tell me what the fuck is lost in aisle 3, and tell me what the fuck made her think it was okay to target the whole center party and then have her way, and tell me what the fuck made her think she had the right. If I see that bitch again, you know it's on fucking sight. It's on sight, on sight.
You know I love hip-hop sampling. I'm here for it. I like the cool, crisp
This
kind of
sadistic, twisted state of mind. Check the ticket, tell me what you find. This man, I don't call that shit demons, cause that's not what it is. Just cause I'm mentally ill, don't make me possessed. Just cause I'm mentally ill. We're itching for truth in the world, so jam-packed with lies. We ask for your patience, we ask for forgiveness. I know that my mood's changing like the weather. These pills just don't work, but it doesn't matter. I'll take all this love and I nearly stagger, and don't act like we out of the woods. Just cause I'm improving don't mean that I'm good, so hold me accountable for my mistakes. Acting a fool is a hell would be great. I walk, can wait till I'm old enough to own a gun. Can wait till I'm able to drive on my own. Get out, clear my head, but I'm not driving home. So I'll continue to
Stay
grow.
strapped
I
and
just need to
clap.
start
That's
letting
really
go. Let it go.
This is a powerful statement. I mean, this album, it feels eternally
Mama,
consistent.
they say your
but
daughter
it's
is a dead man. Give bands,
need
nah, not
variety
really.
in an
This is
album like
my
this. I
best
need
plan.
consistency. This
2041
has it.
struggles are the proof. Everything that our arms show is a truth.
Okay, we're at the finale. You know, I do want to hear the Dead I.O. live. I do want to. I'm not even gonna aspire to much else of Walkerman
8
Records right now.
a.m.
This is-
summertime, damn it girl, you look so fine. Kinda wanna make you mine, wanna leave this all behind. I know that you're doing, set it up like romance, more of a cry for help. Now I'm talking you off the balcony, begging you to come down, and I could catch you if you need me to. I pay attention to the flowers on the bedside like a hospital room. I go upstairs and greet you at the top of the building, pull you back from the ledge. I know the scene is revealing, it'll take a lot of effort. If you ever want to heal this, then she stops me right there and says, I don't want to die alone. I really just want you to go with me, make heaven our new home. I don't want to find out later, I don't ever want to wait. And she guides me right back out by my hand once again, and she says, if you want, we jump from the count of 10. Any moment she could jump and I would be the one to blame. If she walks, I'm walking with her, just I can't live with the guilt. Maybe this isn't the way, but it might make me feel fulfilled. 8 a.m. summertime, I don't really want to die, I don't think it's worth a try. She says this is how we fly, I don't want to say goodbye. Really be immortalized.
Oh my goodness, is it raw? For this last track to be presenting like a suicide pact, and oh my god, I can't stop her in the title. Like it's harrowing to me because the most horrifying thing for me is to lose person closest to me, right? And I hope to God that never takes place. I hope to God that, you know, she's never left without me. That's the thing. I don't think anyone should have to do this because you're right, the promised land of the afterlife ain't promised. I'm serious. You gotta make heaven on earth even if it is hell on earth. You make your own little pocket of heaven within it. And that's the best you can do, is to provide for you and your people and to keep out those who are going to poison and destroy my brothers, if I've used the Pulp Fiction or like I just damn, this is a really solid album coming from a pretty young artist, and I think it has really good merit. I would say I don't give numbers to albums. I don't do that. I just want you to hear what I think, which is this is a solid project and you should keep going, like you said. I think You have even better things in your future if you can continue on like this. In fact, let's hear one more track, the Det.io live. Is this on stage?
Oh.
Oh,
What is that? Yes. Okay.
cool. I like the laughing in this.
Everybody be quiet. Can I say something real quick? Yes. I've never done this song live before. I've only performed this once, and that was when I was recording it. This is a freestyle I wrote. It's off my latest album, Give Me Some Grace, I'm Trying My Breast.
Trying my
Breast!
You gotta see my
Best
Give me some
Freudian
grace,
slip
I'm
of all
trying my
time.
breast. The sequel, out now.
We would be really bad podcasters.
The song is called The Det.io.
Okay.
It's not 7 hours long, right,
That
Lila?
was a fart, isn't it?
This is the song. Can you turn it up slightly? Thank you.
Piano flourishing.
I cannot get any rest. These thoughts that played me got me in a straitjacket vest. My best, and when the music stops playing, and I get to listen back to whatever I've been saying, I feel so fake, it's insane. We're on two different scales, we're not on the same plane. You're so much better than me, and I'm sorry for that. I'd spend a million lifetimes trying to pay that shit back hard, yes, definitely.
Acoustics in
I'm
this
somebody
live
who
setting.
lacks empathy. I see you dying every day, keep taking what you said for me, knowing you lack the energy. I can't keep pushing myself out as a rap savior, a playmaker, the greatest of all time. No, I'm a faker, and that's okay with me. I'd rather be fake than not exist at all. Choke, I cannot breathe another word. See, all I'm living is a joke. That's all that I've ever heard. I'm not getting better at all, and that's the thing that really hurts. I stumble before I fall and take this life before the church and say, God, can you hear me? Did this shit really work? I've been praying for a lifetime and no answer was heard. But yet I keep on crawling back like you can fix all my hurt. And all the hurt that I have dealt should leave me deep in the dirt. Soon to be 6 feet under, have to pick out a hurt. Know the people in my life I could never reimburse. I need the dead to fictionize the wounds I could never nurse. Very elegant so my name leaves me feeling reversed. And I will need a paper trail that leads you right to the source. And I will scream from every rooftop till my throat is too hoarse. I will scrub my skin for bugs until the texture is coarse. I'm like bleeding in the top, still itching for more. Move to the center of the earth, my gravitational force. Bury me deep underground so I won't walk this course. But now I'm forward as I'm concerned, my life is all out of course. So I put my weapons down and bullets hit me like darts.
Because I love the intro where people are coming out to support you, record with you. And you know what? That was a cool way to end it. That just came out. The Det.io came out when? Yesterday? That's pretty cool. Anyways, you know what? This can be a whole video. I'm gonna save Mace's music. I'm gonna save these other ones. You know, I think that this was so emotionally potent. I don't want to mix anything else in with this video. I think this stands on its own incredibly well, and I don't need to be touring around Walkerman Records to know that this is one that deserves attention. So let's cut it here. Let's call it. My final score is a 47 out of Jimmy Dean croissant biscuit. Don't ask for scores from me. Go home.